Right, I've made the rolls in a gluten-free recipe. So I always get asked when I make bread rolls if I could show how you would do them in gluten-free. This is my first time, so I will be doing it again. You are going to need 200 millilitres of warm water, and you want that to be around 40 Celsius. So add that into a bowl, and then you're going to add 5 grams of sugar to the bowl and 1 pack of fast yeast, which is 7 grams, and then give this a mix together and set it aside for 5 minutes. Then in a separate bowl, you're going to weigh out 250 grams of gluten-free bread flour. And then you're going to add 10 grams of psyllium husk. If you don't have this, you can get this off Amazon, but I do recommend to use this. And then you're going to add 5 grams of salt. And then just give the dry ingredients a good mix together. Once your yeast is ready and it's foamy, add this to the dry ingredients. And then I did give this a good mix together. And then I added 20 millilitres of vegetable oil, or you can use olive oil. Once I've done that, I added 1 egg. Instead of mixing 2 times like me, you can add the oil and the egg once you've added the yeast to the dry ingredients, and then you would just only be mixing once. And then just set this aside for 5 minutes. And then you want to oil or wet your hands because this is very sticky. And then just get your dough and roll into some balls. Now, gluten-free rolls or bread doesn't rise as well as normal ones. So next time I will be making them bigger. And then once you've placed them on a tray, you want to cover them for around 30 to 45 minutes. So they have risen slightly. They will only rise about 30%, and that is very normal. And then you want to bake these at 180 in a fan oven for 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I done mine 25. Now, I did make these for my nan, but I did try one and they are very nice. But next time I will just make the balls into bigger ones, so they are bigger rolls. But I am very happy with how they come out, and I will be definitely making them again. And honestly, they taste so fresh. They are nice. But I will add all the recipe down below. But that is how I made the gluten-free rolls. And I do recommend getting yourself some butter and having one while they are still hot, because I always feel that this is the best time to have one. But yeah, let me know if you do give them a go, and that is a gluten-free roll recipe.